I had this wild thought. As it is, I'm already uploading over 90 pieces of content on one of my YouTube channels that I started at the beginning of this month of October. And I had this crazy wild thought, okay, as Q4 is coming, technically we're already in Q4, but as the holiday season comes, there's so much more attention on YouTube's platform, social media in general. And I wanted to take advantage of that opportunity as possible. And I had this crazy wild thought as, okay, is it possible you can upload every single day on this YouTube channel and focus on quality rather than so much quantity as well? And at the end of the day, I was like, experiment, just try it out. If you do it, you do it. If you happen to fall short, you fall short. And I kind of removed the pressure of, okay, if you fall short, then then you fall short. And I was like, if you happen not to upload, then you don't upload. Like, simple as that. And I stop overthinking that entire process. So I had this crazy thought to upload every single day, beginning November. And as of right now, it looks like we will be starting this journey starting tomorrow, which is technically October 26th at the time of this recording. Now, will I be able to do it for an entire month straight in addition to every single thing I am working on? I think yes. I'm like 95% sure I can do it. Like attaining every single thing that I'm already working on already behind the scenes. And the other 5% is like, well, if you happen to fall ill, obviously it's going to slow you down quite a bit and put a halt on some projects, possibly, potentially, depending on the severity of me falling sick. And I'm only saying that not to be pessimistically, just because of past life experiences. SMA, this time of the year, I tend to get sick quite frequently, as it was like a week ago, like even a few days ago. At the time of this recording, I was in a horrible spot with my respiratory, but I'm doing much better now. So yeah, I had this crazy thought to upload every single day beginning November on this YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm just curious to see where I can literally take my name just within these next 60 days towards the end of this year. I'm just really, really curious to see what can happen within these next 2 months. But yeah, so today's topic is, where's it at? It says, sometimes you do not hear from certain people because they are on their journey and it requires their full attention and energy. Do not take it personally. We all need room to grow from time to time. Now, this I think is a very big one because as we tend to grow older, many of us have different priorities. Many of us are working on our career, our education. Some of us are even building families of our own. And a lot of that takes a lot of time and energy. And sometimes when you are not in school, or you do happen to get off the clock, or you do happen to be with your family, all of that takes time and energy, where sometimes it's really hard to keep those social batteries, right? Because you're just drained at the end of the day. You have your own stuff going on. So where I'm going with this is sometimes as we get older, it's not so much that people are going to begin to not be so present in our lives. It's just, and it's nothing personal. It's simply just that we all have our own lives going on, our own things going on, where it's a little bit, our social batteries are not that full like I once used to prior to us being this busy or being focused or this driven or career driven or focused or whatever. And like me, for example, I'm building brands, other stuff behind the scenes, and all of that takes a lot of my time and attention. And sometimes my social batteries are just not fully there. You know what I mean? But I am very mindful, and I am very mindful with the relationships that I have, where I do make it a point and a priority to reach out to individuals just to check on them. Hey, how's it going? Hey, just thinking about you. I'll even simply just make a phone call as well. And I do that. I'll make a phone call, send a simple text, simple message. I'll even send a simple video message. Hey, just thinking about you, yada, yada, yada. And I try to keep those connections strengthened. But from me to you, if you can take away anything from this, is do not take it personal if certain relationships are not as active as they once were. And become mindful that although, yes, you too have your own stuff going on, you don't know what their lifestyle is like. You don't know every single thing that they are going through behind the scenes, both personally or professionally. And, sometimes we all manage and balance our own emotions and social batteries a little bit differently. And, and two, all of us are on our own time length with everything we are working on. So, from me to you, do not jump to the first conclusion where just because certain relationships are no longer as active as they once were doesn't necessarily mean that that relationship is not entirely there. Sometimes too, sometimes all it takes is that one individual to reach out and just check in, and maybe this could be your sign to be the one to take that first step and see, just check in. You literally never know where it could go. But yeah, I hope you guys gain value from this. I had this crazy thought to literally upload every single day in November. Crazy, wild. But this new setup with like OBS Studio has significantly helped with my productivity and production process, which I am incredibly thankful for. And I even made a video talking about how I use it and everything and why it's so convenient and beneficial for my SMA. But yeah, this has really, really significantly helped me personally in terms of content creation. And I'm very, very fortunate for the software, the program, and also for having the ability to get a microphone and get my camera and get the basics set up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys gain value from this video. I am very, very close to 300 subscribers on this YouTube channel. My goal is 1,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. So this channel has been quite stagnant for quite some time. Don't get me wrong, I am very, very grateful that I even got this far, because at one point I had 0. You know what I mean? But it's just been pretty stagnant within the 200 subscriber count for a very, very long time. And I'm trying to just brainstorm other ways to create content, what I could talk about, what I could create, what you guys are interested in. I'm trying to be more open and get myself out of my comfort zone as much as possible. And so if you have any questions regarding my life or certain life experiences or lessons learned, forms of wisdom, drop them down within the comments down below. And as always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And remember, grow through what you go through. Much love.